Why did it have to come to this? I'm gonna miss you so much, Flappy. We had such a good run together. Well, not really. We never even used you once, but that's not the point. Hello everyone, I am ThirdMarioBrother, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we made it here to Azalea Town after kicking Team Rocket out of the Slowpoke well. And this time around, before taking on the gym leader here, Bugsy. Oh! Whoa! Wow, this is a super unexpected, but definitely a very welcome surprise. After traveling with it for so long since Violet City, our Togepi has hatched from the egg, and this is indeed a Pokemon that a ton of you have requested that I use, so I've decided that this will be indeed a permanent member of our team, whose nickname I never bothered thinking of, because I have faith in myself to come up with about 18 million things related to eggs in the next 12 seconds. Let's see. Well, you got scrambled eggs, you got hard-boiled eggs, you got eggs over easy, you got eggs Benedict. Ooh, I'm kind of tempted to name this guy Arnold just to be a little bit more obscure about it, like Benedict Arnold, you know, but I don't know. We could also name it like Sunny or Sunnyside or something. But you know what? Actually, in the spirit, to keep up the spirit of what we began in our Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, instead of the Baconator, we're gonna name this thing the Scrambler. The Scrambler will scramble you up, not the Scramdler. I can't spell apparently, but this thing will scramble you up in about 3.5. And you better watch out. Professor Elm is calling us. What do you want, man? I've got a baby to take care of.
Hey, Brian, this is great news. A Pokemon hatched from that egg.
Really? Didn't know.
I knew that giving that egg to you, Brian, was the right thing to do. I just knew it. Should come here and show me what kind of Pokemon it is.
And since he was the one who did indeed give us this egg, we'd better bring it to him and show it to him. But not right now. Instead, we are here to take on the Azalea Town Pokemon Gym. Almost forgot it for a moment. I did deposit Flappy before we came in here because, I just wanted to get all the permanent members on our team set and settled, and, you know, so we could take on the gym with everybody we're actually going to use in the game. Anyway, you know, I really don't like you so far, but maybe it was just a bad first impression. Maybe I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. I can't be that quick to judge. I know you were mean last time, but here we go.
Yo, Challenger! Bugsy made this gym. It's a huge nest of Bug-type Pokemon. Bugsy's young, but he's a master of Bug-type Pokemon. It's gonna be tough without my advice.
Alright, I come in here, I give you a second chance to be nice and helpful and really supportive, like all of the other advice-giving dudes inside the gym are who don't have any name or identity of their own. But then, I'm not gonna make it without your advice. I'm done with you. I'm never gonna talk to you again. So yeah, this is the Bug-type Pokemon Gym of the Johto region, and the gimmick of this gym is that we've got these spider things to step on, and they move in a... yeah, it's not that creepy a way. If all the legs moved individually, this would be a creepy, crawly place that I would never want to come to, but it's not that bad.
You've come all this way, crossing the web like a bug Pokemon. Allow me to teach you the charms of bug Pokemon.
That's funny, because I'm pretty sure Charm is a move that our Scrambler can learn. Speaking of our Scrambler, I need to check something very, very, very important, and I'm sure some of you who know a little bit more about Pokemon than the average bear are asking the same thing, and we should probably put this guy out front, actually, but not right now. Serene Grace! Yes! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Alright, so, the reason I'm freaking out about this is because Togepi, when it hatches, can have one of two moves. Or, not moves, but rather, abilities. And those abilities are Hustle and Serene Grace. Hustle increases your attack stat by 50%, but it lowers your accuracy by 20% or something like that. I'm not entirely sure on those numbers, but it's something along those lines. Basically, the big draw to it is that it raises your attack, which can be alright for in-game teams on some Pokemon, but Togepi isn't a physical attacker anyway, so, having a rise in physical attack on Togepi is pretty much useless, but Serene Grace increases the frequency of secondary effects activating with moves. So, say I've got a... proved how tough you are. Quit waving that net around, man. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out with a giant net. That makes sense. Good job, Brian. But, like, for example, if a move could flinch another Pokemon, the chances of actually flinching that Pokemon will be increased. So, that is pretty dang awesome. And it's really, really useful, and one of the reasons that Togepi is an awesome and viable Pokemon. Plus, look at this face. Look at him hopping up and down. This little eggshell thing is going to mess up your day, and it's cute. And it's cute. You can't ask for anything more in a Pokemon. Anyway, let's throw it out front to start leveling that thing up. Man, look at it waddling behind us. That's so amazing.
Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster.
Interesting factoid there, my friend. You know what? You should be like a teacher. Wait, you're like 6 years old. All the gym trainers here are like little kids. I mean, we're 10 years old, but these guys are like 6 years old, man. That is precociousness at its finest. So we've got Growl, Charm, and Extra Sensory. Quite the interesting moveset, but I will roll with it for the moment. I think Extra Sensory has a chance to flinch, actually. And being a Psychic-type move that can flinch another Pokemon, I am totally okay with that. For now, we're just going to switch out to Gatorade and take this Weedle out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, slap my knees, and call me greasy. So yeah, let's just bite this thing. And the reason I'm training Gatorade right now, you might notice that I believe we're a level higher than we were last time. Oh, wow. Wow. Scrambler, stop. You're getting too strong too fast, man. I don't want you to be so strong that you can move out on your own, because I might cry. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Gatorade is a level higher than he was in the last episode. Because I did a little bit of training for him, because the gym leader here is actually going to be quite the challenge. I'm still not entirely sure of the strategy that we should use, but by that time, I'm planning on leveling up both our Lambchop and our Gatorade here, and I just realized, actually, somebody pointed out in the comments the other day that we should have a team named completely after food items, and I think that would be absolutely hilarious. So far, we're doing pretty good on it. We got the main course, the Lambchop, you know? And then the scrambled eggs on the side, just for a little bit of extra protein in there. And then the Gatorade for those electrolytes. And you gotta have something to wash it down with. I mean, lamb chops are good and all, but don't want that taste lingering in your mouth before you go out on your date. What am I talking about? Somebody, please answer me. Please answer me. I still, to this day, am trying to figure that question out, but it just isn't coming to me. Already at level 5 with the Scrambler. So we're flying through the levels. And you're going to send in a Beedrill. This actually could pose somewhat of a threat. I'm tempted to use an Extra Sensory on this thing, but that is a very, very, very bad idea. Just look at how confident the Scrambler is, though. Look at those arms. They're up in the air. He's like, yeah, I'm the champion. Come at me, bruh. I imagine this thing being totally, like, totally over-the-top gangster. If only you could put sunglasses and, like, bling on your Pokemon in this game. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, the only time you can dress up your Pokemon, evidently, is in this new Pikachu dress-up thing in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's going to be pretty awesome seeing Pikachu use moves like Icicle Crash. I mean, come on, man. That is neither here nor there, though. For now, we are just worried about this Beedrill and how many times it's going to sting us. I want to say Beedrill's a cool Pokemon. I really do, but stat-wise, it's kind of, plus B's kind of terrify me, you know? Actually, they don't really terrify me, but they really used to when I was younger. And there is Metronome on the Scrambler, which is his signature move. And basically what it does is it chooses a random move out of every single move in the game. And then the Pokemon that use Metronome will use it, so it could end up with, like, Judgment or Dark Void or something like that, which is ridiculous, but whatever.
Just evolving isn't enough.
Tell that to Darwin. Just all he did was evolve, and look at where he got. Not very far. But there we go. Gatorade himself is evolving. Speaking of evolution, taking on the guy who just talks about evolution, our starter Pokemon, the Totodile, is turning into a Croconaw. So now Gatorade has turned into G2, I guess. Actually, I don't like G2 nearly as much as I do original Gatorade. But you know what? That also is neither here nor there, because we've got our first evolution on the team, which is awesome. And with that, we're going to start training Lambchop a little bit, because she is going to be very, very essential to the execution of this gym plan that I'm just now brewing in my head. But yeah, Gatorade has evolved, the Scrambler is now on the team, we're about to get a new move for our Lambchop. Uh-oh, spoilers. So, we are making all kinds of progress on the team on in this episode, and I am super, super happy about it. Now, what the heck? Twins Amy and Mimi? These trainers keep getting younger. The gym leader's probably like 12 years old. And then the bug catchers we just fought are like 6. These twins are like 3 or 4. What the? Is this even like legal? Why are they allowed to? I'm sorry, this is stressing me out. Why are these guys allowed to sit here and work all these hours trying to beat trainers like us, but getting their self-esteem absolutely destroyed when Lambchop hits their bug-type Pokemon with this electric move, which should... Ah, there we go. Okay, I thought it was going to hit Lambchop, but nope. Thankfully, we're going to hit that Ladybug straight with this Thunder Shock, and it's going to burn that little Ladybug to a crisp. Or not quite. Ooh, but we did get the paralysis, so maybe we'll move before it does on this next turn. Poison Sting from the Spinnerack isn't gonna... Are you serious? Okay, so we're poisoned and confused on Gatorade. Gatorade is just not having the best of days right now. Man, I feel bad for you. You should, like, go home to your little... Actually, what the heck am I talking about? I was gonna say your little alligator crocodile family, whatever the heck you are, but I am your family, Gatorade. You know what? I'll take you to the spa after this. We can go to Starbucks, get some coffee. It'll be a nice, chill day between bros. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, Gatorade has evolved and is much, much stronger as a result. So, we do have the opportunity to beat this gym leader, but I am pretty nervous about it. Random accent out of nowhere. Because he's got one Pokemon that has the potential to just completely ruin everything I've ever believed in my entire life. Let's Thundershock this Spinnerack. And we should be good. Please break through. Gatorade, what are you doing, man? I know the poison, like... Are you gonna faint this turn? Please don't faint this turn, Gatorade. I know the poison doesn't feel good. It makes you so you can't eat anymore. And I know that's your favorite thing, given that gigantic Jay Leno jaw of yours. But, come on, man. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe that it'll all be okay in the end. And there you go, Gatorade. That's what I'm talking about. Living. Now, please, you need to break through the confusion this time, Gatorade. You can do it. Alright, I was actually at the very end there, I realized it wouldn't have been that bad if Gatorade fainted there, because then the Scrambler would have gotten even more experience and possibly leveled up from that. For now, though, we've beaten 3-year-old girls. Awesome.
Oh, goodness. I'm feeling a bit dizzy.
You guys, wait, did one have a... Gatorade survived the poisoning. The poison faded away. Oh, yeah, that's a thing in this game, too, where your Pokemon can't die from poison out in the field. That's cool. But, did they have one, like, ponytail on one side of the head and the other one had it on the other side of the head? That's a little bit too twinish. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Wait a minute. So, Gatorade is still alive, so basically we could just use this Super Potion right now and we'll be A-okay. So, I'm not even gonna bother leaving to go heal or anything like that. Instead, we'll just Super Potion Gatorade. I think I bought a couple of items off screen just for, like, status effect and stuff like that. And with that, we are ready to take on... No, we're not. I didn't level up Lambchop! Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I'm so... Ooh, that ruins everything. Actually, with that, I'm gonna go level up Lambchop one time, because this is kind of crucial to the success of this plan, so I'll be right back. Okay, with that, Lambchop has leveled up to level 14 and learned the move Thunder Wave, which I am under the impression is going to play a huge role in this battle, so back to the gym it is. Okay, so I got back here and I realized that if you hit this lever, we can go face another gym trainer, and I generally just like to show off all the gym trainers. I guess I could have gotten my experience this way in the first place, but whatever, let's just take this guy out anyway.
You saved all the Slowpoke? Whew, you're mighty. But my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough, too.
Oh, man. Is that not just an ego boost, or what? How often do you get called mighty on a daily basis? Jeez, that is crazy. So... this dude's got a Paris, which kind of scares me a little bit, actually. Now that I think about it, I've got absolutely nothing for this thing. Let's go ahead and set up a Thunder Wave. I believe this thing gets Effect Spore, so that if we make contact with it, it has a chance of, like, paralyzing us or poisoning us or putting us to sleep. Which kind of sucks a little bit, by which I mean a ton, because more often than not, in my case, you get unlucky and the very first contact move you deal to it, it's going to paralyze you or put you to sleep or something or other. Let's get out of there with Lambchop, though, and instead get in there with Gatorade, who's about to hit this thing with about 15 bites, except now it's poisoned. At least now we don't have to worry about Effect Spore, I guess. Generally, The worst thing that can happen with Effect Spore is you get put to sleep, and then your opponent gets off like 8 or 9 or 25 million attacks on you, which kind of sucks. But at least now we're just poisoned and dying a horrible slow death. I mean, that's not that bad, is it? Nah, come on. So let's bite this thing. And unfortunately, it didn't get paralyzed that turn, so setting up that Thunder Wave might have been a little bit useless. With that, though, we can just hit it with a bite, and this thing is done for. That does it for the final of the Bug-type Pokemon's gym trainers, and now we only have the leader standing between us and that shiny little badge. And we defeated Josh. What was that? What was that? I just sounded like a dying yak for a second. Okay, well, that is indeed my dying yak impression. I have 4 antidotes. I bought a couple to stock up specifically for this gym because poison is not that uncommon a thing for you to suffer from here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, I'll just heal up. I'll be right back. Yeah, why be lazy? Better safe than sorry. It's best that we are all healed up and we keep all our potions and super potions intact. With that, though, pull that lever and we are here at Leader Bugsy.
I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to Bug-type Pokemon. My research is gonna make me the authority on Bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies.
So, Bugsy is apparently a very, very well-studied student who is publishing research or something like that, and definitely looks like a sort of scientist that might work in the field and study bugs or something like that. With that, though, he's going to send out his strongest Pokemon right off the bat. This Scyther at level 17 has the potential to be a gigantic problem for our team. That's why I wanted Thunder Wave, because, yes, he uses Leer right off the bat. Alright. This Scyther has Quick Attack, it has Leer, but most importantly, it has U-Turn, which is a Bug-type move where you'll hit your opponent and come back to your party and they can send out another Pokemon. And he's got a few defensive Pokemon that can come in and tank hits after he does that, so this thing can be a problem. I wanted to slow it down with Thunder Wave so that we can at least get a hit off on it when it comes in. That was super effective, and we're, like, not doing all that much damage to this thing. Now, with a Leer off, are we gonna live this? Ah, dang it, 1 hit. See, Scyther has a sky-high attack stat, and somebody recommended to me that we should use a Scyther on the team and evolve it into a Scizor eventually. I would love to, but like I said, same deal with Onix. We can't because you have to trade it to get it to its final evolution, which I don't really want to do. So for now, we're just going to stick to Gatorade and Lambchop and the Scrambler, but I don't know how well that's going to go because our Lambchop is already dead in 1 single hit, and I figured we'd do at least a little... Wow. Nice critical hit, Metapod. Stick to the, what's it called? Metamorphosis, I think? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, man. I know about alligators, not about, wait, no, crocodiles, because crocodile's a crocodile. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But there we go. He's going to switch back out to Scyther, and I would love to switch Pokemon out to Lambchop and hit this thing with another Thunder Shock, but that just is not going to happen. So, Gatorade, I believe, has a higher attack stat than it has a special attack stat. Yes, indeed, that is the case by far. So we're going to bite this thing instead, because with Stab, Water Gun would have base 60 base power? Or base 60 power, I think? Ooh, that is not pretty. Oh, he gets the critical hit, too. Wow. That is super unlucky of us, because that U-turn, man... It's so annoying because you can't hit the thing for more than 1 attack at a time, and on top of that, it's dealing tons and tons and tons of damage, so looks like we're going to have to resort to a Super Potion. That's alright though, because this Cocoon out here probably can't do very much to us. I'm not sure what these things' movesets are. Evidently this has Poison, Sting, I'm sure it has Harden and Tackle as well, so you don't have too much to worry about with these guys, just as long as you get rid of them off the field pretty quickly before they can Poison Sting you or whatever. And he's going to poison you. They can Poison Sting you just as long as they don't poison you. Please don't. Okay, there we go. With that, this Kakuna is done. It is gone for, and now we can attack this Scyther freely. Here's the thing. We can only take maybe 2 U-turns from this thing before we're dead. Ah, I wish we would have leveled up there. That would have helped. But we can take maybe 2 U-turns from this thing before we die. As long as it doesn't get a crit, which... Let's just cross our fingers and hope it doesn't.
Even though it's my last Pokemon, bug Pokemon are tough.
So what should we do here? I feel like 2 bites isn't quite gonna kill it, but I do want to get a flinch off. If we can try to para-flinch this thing a little bit, I know that's a really newbie strategy, but I would love to be able to stop this thing from attacking for at least a turn or 2. Yes, he flinched. All right. Get another bite off. See how much that can do. So we're not gonna kill it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hang in there, just a little more,
said Bugsy. I don't know if I changed his voice by this time, but... Okay, so he's focus energied, and he has the potential to heal after this bite, but we're just going to see how much it does. Please crit. Oh, so close, but he flinched. At the very least, he flinched. All right, so he's probably going to heal this turn. I'm going to go ahead and leer. Yes, he used a super potion, and with that, we should be able to do more damage to this thing, but... he has the potential to crit at any moment after that focus energy. So let's just bite him and bite him and bite him and chomp his little wings off. And there we go. Yes, he flinched again. Let's do another one. This is an easy 3-hit KO as long as we get this off. All right, he U-turned. Please don't crit. Please do not crit. Oh, he critted, but I think we can take him out here. I believe in you, Gatorade. You got this. Come on. Yes, there he goes. I was afraid that he was going to live with like 1 HP there, but nope. That is the end of that Scyther, and that is the end of Bugsy and Azalea Town's Bug-type Gym. Nice, Gatorade, coming in clutch, as I should expect by this point. And with that, we grew to level 19. Ooh, I thought we were going to grow to 20, but not quite.
Aw, that's the end of it.
And we got a whole bunch of money from this kid.
Whoa, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge.
With that, we've got the Hive badge from Bugsy. Quite fitting, considering this whole gym, I guess, is somewhat of a hive.
Do you know the benefits of the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know cut will be able to use it outside of battle, too. Here, I also want you to have this.
So we get TM89.
TM89 contains U-turn. Let your Pokemon attack, then switch with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't that great?
It is a pretty fantastic move, actually. A very, very common and very, very useful one competitively. What the heck am I doing? You're supposed to pull that blue lever up there. But yeah, it's a very good competitive move. It's not... well, it's actually pretty useful on an in-game team as well, but I'm not sure if I want to use it yet or what I would use it on because, our flying type is going to be, well... I'm not going to give anything away just yet. I'm not going to give anything away. But for now, I'm not entirely sure I want to use it, so I'm not going to teach it to anybody. Scrambler! That was your first foray into the world of Pokemon. How do you feel, my man, after witnessing that tough, intense battle? Musical, apparently. Scrambler seems to want to play with Brian. Oh, that is so adorable, this newborn little Togepi. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be tough and intimidating and destroy people's faces, Scrambler, but all you are is an adorable little... oh my... so cute, I can't handle it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode off before I have some sort of breakdown because of how cute this thing behind us is. So I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, I would very much appreciate it if you would leave a like on the video down below. So, thank you all very much once again for watching. Next time, we will be heading out west. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, no, I did not mean to do this.
Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are.
No, I did not mean to... oh, no. Oh, I did not mean to start this rival battle. Luke, you're not supposed to be here right now, man. And apparently, he's going to send out Ghastly. What is this? What is this? I don't know what kind of moves this thing has. But, dare I do it? I'm going to go for the extra sensory. Use Mean Look. I can't change out now. Oh, God, this is bad. Why'd I do this? So I guess we're fighting Luke. I really did not mean for this to happen. I totally forgot this was going to happen after we try to head out west. But I wasn't even going out west, Luke. Leave me alone, man. You're such a bully. He's going to go ahead and use Curse, which will cut his life down. And that means that... wow. Hold up. That's amazing. The Scrambler just beat his first Pokemon, and it was twice his level. Twice his level. If that's not ridiculous, if you don't think the Scrambler is worth so much to this team, I don't know what you were on, my friend, because this guy just beat a level 14 Ghastly by himself with no help, while being cursed, while being mean-looked, without items, didn't even take any damage. Oh my gosh, you are like the MVP of the team right now, Scrambler. For a first battle, you are doing incredibly well. But we're afflicted by the curse, going to take out a whole ton of our HP, and I'm almost... Ooh. What are we going to do about this guy's starter Pokemon? I have no idea. I'm going to stay in here with the Scrambler for now, because we can still extrasensory this thing, and that should be able to do a reasonable amount of something, unless we're supersonic. Okay, Scrambler, please, I know you have potential. Show me how much you have. You can do it. Oh, no, you hurt yourself, and you're going to take damage from the curse. All right, we have to switch out to Gatorade real quick. We are taking way, way too much damage this turn, so we're going to have to switch it. Luke, why are you going to go and ruin my, like, happy state like that, man? I was feeling good. I was feeling accomplished about that gym leader battle, but you just had to go and absolutely ruin everything. So, let's go ahead and Super Potion both of our Pokemon right now. Well, actually, we can just Super Potion Gatorade and a normal Potion Scrambler because he doesn't have, like, any HP at the moment. Man, I don't see us really beating this dude's starter Pokemon with what we have in our party right now. Maybe if we had Lamb Chop, but even then, that probably wouldn't be all that good because, you know, Lamb Chop's Thunder Shock would be not very effective against the Grass-type Pokemon that this dude is definitely going to have. At least he missed his attack there, and we can just go ahead and go for the bite, see how much this does. Zubat's like a tiny little bat thing. Its wings look so, like, easily breakable. And yes, dodging 2 Supersonics in a row, Gatorade is on top of it today, punishing Luke for coming up to us in such a rude manner. What is up with that, man? That is just not cool. So, he's going to send in Bayleaf, and I'm going to go ahead and switch out to the Scrambler real quick and see how much we can do to this thing. Now, I'm tempted to go for Metronome. I am so tempted to go for Metronome. Say, you've got a lot of nerve coming here. What are you talking about? You were the one who walked up to me. Oh my gosh. Ooh, shall we do it? 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 I'm going to go for the extrasensory, see how much that does. See if we can live. Ooh, he's going to use Reflect. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I hope he doesn't have Light Screen too, because if he does, this match is over. And extrasensory does absolutely nothing. What does Charm do again? Hold on. I have to check that real quick just to make sure of what we're doing here. So, check moves. Yes, Charm is going to lower its attack sharply. So we started with Growl and Charm, which is kind of weird. Let's go for Metronome once. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling saucy. Let's do it. Let's see how much damage we can do to this Bayleaf. Please get Sacred Fire or something, Scrambler. Please. So, Metronome, what's it gonna be? Water Spout. Really? Really? Really right now? That's what you're gonna throw at this thing, Scrambler? Alright, I'll give you one more if you live this, you get one more chance at a good Metronome. I don't know if you will, though. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you actually lived it! Come on, Scrambler, you got this! Fire-type move, here we go. You're gonna dig? Scrambler, you're poisoned! That's a horrible idea! What are you doing? No! Okay, well, it's down to the last leg of it. We're gonna get out there with Gatorade and try to bite this thing, but I don't see it happening. I guess we're just gonna have to leer this thing down. Hopefully that Reflect will go away after this turn. I haven't been keeping track of how many turns it's been on the field. Oh yes, it used Synthesis. That is such a waste of a turn. Awesome job, Bayleaf. I am so down for that. In fact, if you want to do that again, I would be totally down for that. The Reflect hasn't gone away yet, so we're going to go ahead and leer it one more time. Please go away, Reflect. Please go away. Thank you for the Poison Powder. I wish you missed it, but thank you for not using Razor Leaf, because that could mess me up right now. I'm getting super lucky. Alright, the Reflect has worn off. And with that, we have the opportunity to use Bite on this thing. Please flinch it. Alright, not quite half, but it's going to use Reflect, so maybe we could kill it with 2 or 3 more. Ooh, we're going to have to get lucky to be able to live through this. I don't know. Can we do it? Can we do it? Please, flinch that thing. Oh, that's going to do no damage. No damage at all. Dang. But that's ridiculous. There's no way I could lose to a wimp like you. Oh, you're about to eat your words, my friend. So, Now that this thing, it might go for Synthesis. But I'm poisoned. I don't think I can take a Razor Leaf from this range, so I'm going to use a potion real quick and hope that he, like, uses Poison Powder for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Gonna go for the Synthesis. Alright, I kind of expected as much. Now, I think I'm gonna leer this thing like 1 or 2 more times so that after this Reflect, we can go ahead and bite it twice and kill it that easily. So, let's please miss an attack or use a Synthesis or do something stupid, Bayleaf. I can't afford to... Yes, you use Synthesis, man! This thing must have leaves for brains or something, because that was kind of ridiculous and kind of stupid. So, let's go ahead. Shall we leer it one more time or just start biting it? I feel like one more leer is good enough to do 50% after the Reflect. Let's just bite it and go for some flinches now. Just about the best we can do. Whoa! 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 Gatorade! What? What? One hit KO, breaking through that Reflect with the most incredible crit I've ever seen in my life, leveling up to level 20. I love you, Gatorade. That was amazing. Oh, that was beautiful. So we defeated Luke. That'll teach you to come up on us.
Useless Pokemon. Listen, you won only because my Pokemon were weak.
Well, I mean, stepping up to Gatorade like that, anything is going to be weak.
I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket, too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group. But get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way.
And with that, we just had the most clutch win against our rival that I think I'll ever see in my entire life. Well, I would like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold with that super unexpected extended ending there at the very last bit of the video. I'm gonna go heal up because Gatorade deserves some rest right now. Once again, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, where we head out to the left of the city, and head off, or left of the town, rather, and head off toward the next city in the game. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys then.